Okay, so by the time this video comes out, it's gonna be a little bit behind because this is the future. This is March 2025, but the videos of me making my patchwork sweater or sweater cardigan is from February, like the very beginning of February, like the end of January, beginning of February. So it is a little delayed, life happened. But sometimes we have to stop for life and take care of ourselves. So this patchwork cardigan that I'm making, as you all can see right here, here is the outline for it. I think I kind of always knew the basics to how to make a cardigan or sweater, I'm wearing, like some clothes more baggier because I do tend to be drawn to more baggier sweaters and cardigans and stuff because the loose look is very nice. So that's what I'm gonna do with this one that I'm making. So far I do have the back done, but you will see that as the video goes on. But I needed to make a quick introduction. So yeah, I think today I will be working on like the front. So like these front areas, I kind of started working on it, so you'll see that as the video goes on, but I want to start finishing that. So yeah, let's see where all of this goes. I'm just gonna create and see how this all turns out. This is no pattern, mind you. I'm just like, I looked at a sweater on Pinterest, like I'll put it right here, and literally I literally made a whole map, or I mapped it all out of how many squares I need to make and stuff. So we'll see how that goes.
Okay, so this is the yarn that I got for my knitted sweater, and as you can see, the brand is Yarn Bee. It was actually a reasonable price. I was gonna get another yarn, but I ended up getting that one. I got like a mustard color and a white color, so I can replicate the sweater I saw on Pinterest, and I got them from Hobby Lobby, and I'm really happy with them. So I am starting off the knitting stitch right here, and I'm just kind of I think I made 16 across. So I did the beginning stitch makings, and it's gonna be 16 stitches across, and I think I did 12 down for like the back. So those are like a more wider width than the other ones. So yeah, at this point, I just been taking my time. I was watching my little show, just knitting, and it took a while, but I just recorded myself going, doing what I need to do. So now you can see that I'm at the finish. So what I just did, I just fasted off and then cut the yarn and completed that square. So this is the finished look of the square, and I'm gonna make a lot of more of those.
Okay, so this is the back part of the jacket or cardigan. As you can see, here are the that I tied to put it together. But as you can see, this is how the back is gonna be looking. And yeah, so on the second day I work on this project, I will start on the front. So see you then. Okay, so today is day 2 of me making this knitted patchwork cardigan. And I think I'm gonna work on the shoulders. So for the shoulders, there's 2 squares. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm gonna make 4 squares right now. I think I'm gonna watch me a little show while I'm doing that. I just kind of got off of work, so I'm a little tired, but I'm watching Greenleaf. So if y'all want to get into that, yeah, I'll recommend it. I watched it before, but like I decided I want to watch it again, and it's a lot of stuff I forgot. I'm like, forgot this was here, but yeah, I'm about to do that, so I'll come back when I'm done with that.
So yeah, these are the 2 squares I just combined for the shoulders. I'll combine 2 for each side, so that's about 4. So yeah, I just sewed those together.
Okay, so this is one of the sides of the panels, and when I sew them all together, I will show you how it looks, and then I'll have to do a whole nother side for the left side that will match up for the front. So I'll be back to show. Okay, here I am back again. As you can see, I sewed each of these, like this one, so this one sewed together, this one sewed together, and this one is sewed together. So now I'm about to sew this, sew this whole row into one. So that's one side. So I'm about to do that, and I'll be back again. Okay, so this is like the first side panel to the cardigan. So it'll either be on this side or this side or whatever, but it looks like, I'll let me back up a little. It looks like it'll definitely fit size. It's definitely gonna be oversized. Let me get the back panel, but I wanna see like if it like actually matches up. So like we have this, and then I will like bring this in with it. So like, I don't know if you see the vision. Yeah, kinda. Yeah. Even this, like I gotta see if it matches up with this, or it's a little too long. Like even though it's just a little bit longer, it's still kind of like the same. It can line up. So yeah, another day I'm gonna start working on the other side of this, so it'll have 2 of these. So I'll definitely be back for that another day. Okay, y'all, so we're at the end of April, and I just finished like the front parts of the sweater. So let me see, it'll look something like this. So these are like the front. You see the vision. You see the vision? Anyways, okay, let me stop. But like, see, and then hold on, let me get the back part. The back, and then we got the back. Like, y'all see the vision? Basically, so I'm back at my dorm, but the next parts I'm gonna work on is the arms. Now I've only started on a little bit, so as of now, as I'm gonna put the diagram up there, it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 2 and then 2 under. But when you really think about it, I'm gonna do 4 across. So basically 4, 3 rows, 12. So I've only done 1, 2, 3, 4 across. So it's gonna fold and overlap like bow. And it's gonna be like a really chunky knit. So as you can see, so let's just say like this part is like that's like 1, 2, 3. So I'll get back to y'all whenever I do the other thing. See you then. Okay, so this is one of like the squares for the sleeves, and I don't know if y'all can, it's so bright. Yeah, there we go. I don't know if y'all can see, but it's kind of smaller than the regular squares because the regular squares was 16 across and then 12 down. But this is 16 across, 8 down, and then 9 to cast off. And then the other one was 12 and then 13 to cast off. But I'm gonna put these all together, and basically it's gonna be 4 for 3 rows, which is making it 12 all in total for each arm. And I'll explain it a little more, like, so it'll make sense. Like, why would you do that? But it's like I'm gonna sew the ends and it's gonna make the sleeve. So I hope y'all can see the vision when it comes together. But yeah, let's see how it comes together. So I'll come back. Okay, it's May 8th, and this is the product of the sweaters laid out. So eventually I'm gonna sew all of these loose ends and sew the sweater together. So this is how it looks so far. Then I'll put the image eventually to show y'all how it's looking, like how it's supposed to look if y'all see my outline. Okay, so I'm gonna sew this up together another day, but we'll get back to y'all after I do that. Okay, I don't know if y'all can see the vision, but this is it pinned together. I haven't sewed any ends yet, but look. It's getting stylish. Yeah. But see, like, clearly it's pinned so you can't see, but like the sleeves, you know, of course it has to be put together, but yeah. So let me sew all this together, then I'll be back, y'all. Okay, y'all, this is this sewed together, and I'm so freaking proud of how it's turning out. Now, I will say, like, the sleeves are very, very chunky, but they're kind of a short to me. But I'm gonna try it on so we can see how it's looking kind of put together. Of course, I gotta sew in the loose ends, but this is the inside out, so yeah. As y'all can actually see, I'm living for this. So I might, because it's right about my wrist, I'm probably not gonna make it any longer. I'm just gonna make the wristband, but you know, the sleeves are very wide, so I'm gonna have to try to scrunch it or whatever. But it's a really nice chunky sweater look. Of course, I'm gonna sew in these loose ends, but tell me why it's actually also giving like fashionista with the tassels. That's like a style now in like knit fashion. But I'm gonna watch a video on how to do like the wristband, and I'll come back when I do that. Okay. Okay, y'all. So I watched a video on how to do the little wrist, But as you can see, I finished this one, but I'm about to do the other one to kind of show y'all. So I realized I started more on the outside, so I'm gonna start like right here, yeah, and I'm gonna retie this a little closer. So yeah, but I'm about to get this ball of yarn, make a slip knot, and I realized how I want to do was like the front stitch, back stitch. I thought I was just gonna do like it this way, but I'm just gonna do it all the way around with the front stitch, back stitch. So I'm just attaching my yarn, and I'm just double crocheting in each thing around, or how many I think should be around. I'm kind of going wide with it so it can condense it down. Yeah. Okay, so I don't know if y'all can see, but I went all the way around, but it kind of made like that arm smaller so it can fit my, wrist. So after that first row, I'm gonna chain 2, and then I'm going to start that front stitch, back stitch. So I'm gonna go all the way around with that. So front stitch, and then also I'm gonna switch my hooks to like make it smaller also subconsciously. Yeah, I'm just doing this. Yeah.